Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program. This is City Stand. Of course, I'm Michael Adekunle, the anchor of the program, and I say a very big thank you to all the viewers watching us this morning. Many thanks to those who supported us yesterday with breakfast, those who supported us yesterday with drinks. We appreciate all of you. All of you. May God continue to bless you all. All right, and to those who have been engaging us on the platform, I mean in the comment section, we say thank you to you. We really appreciate. All right, the 6th of November 2025, we have stories to be discussed. The Nigerian Tribune newspaper is here, as well as the Vanguard newspaper. What are they saying? But before that, we need to quickly look at what prominent Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi said about terrorists. He said terrorists maiming, killing, destroying properties, killing lives in Nigeria are reasonable people. They have listening ears that the US should not bomb them. We want to know your reactions to this morning. I mean, the viewers watching us and the ones that will be engaging us in the comment section. Please let us know and let us get your reaction on what Sheikh Gumi said. Also, senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has said that Donald Trump lied about Christian genocide in Nigeria. He lied to the world about Christian genocide in Nigeria, that he has no evidence, to prove that there is killing, that there are killings, carried out against Christians in the country. We shall be looking at all this together. All right, your opinions are needed. Please drop your comments in the comment section. We'll be very, very, very ready to read out your views concerning what we are discussing this morning. Are there killings in Nigeria? Is there anything called Christian genocide in Nigeria? We shall be looking at it this morning. I have done Kizzy, if I'm not making a mistake, in the comment section. I say good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us this Thursday morning. Don Kizzy, you're welcome to the program. So, Abu Monsaya, Africa. Abu Africa, we say good morning to you. How's your health? I'm sure you are recuperating. We had a discussion yesterday, and I believe you are getting better. Also, to one of our esteemed viewers in Germany, Robert Uche, I say good morning to you. How's your health? I'm sure you are recuperating. Right, to Mrs. Clara, who supported us a few days ago, we say thank you to you. And to the anonymous viewer in the United Kingdom, who provided us with breakfast yesterday. I think everybody had a great meal yesterday. Yeah. So we say thank you to you. It's still the same person that came the other time and dropped one bag of rice. He donated one bag of rice and gave us 100,000 naira to share. It's still the same person that bought a Samsung phone, very expensive phone. I'm not saying make you bring that out.
It's a testimony. You see, with that, you can't hold this hand drawn. I've never used it before, but God, yes, God continue to bless you. Continue to bless you. You see, we are happy because God is doing His work, and you are also happy. And this is our anchor. You see, God continue to bless you and protect you. We are going further. See, the whole world will recognize us like never before. God bless everybody.
I love your dressing.
Yeah, it's never happen. I never walk alone.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwa One. Let's quickly look at the stories we have on the front pages of the Nigerian Tribune and Vanguard. Ase, how you doing, sir? Good morning to you. How you doing?
Well, fine. Fine. Thank to all our viewers. May the Lord Almighty bless you abundantly. Thank you, Mr. Mike.
I love your glasses.
My glasses because of my eyes. I went for surgery
okay.
on this right side.
Okay.
Right side of
your eyes.
Yes, okay. And I will go for surgery again for the left side.
Left side.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's why.
Sorry. It's well with you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Good morning. And the yesterday birthday woman. Birthday man, okay. Happy many return of the years to you. And I want to say, Anslam, yeah. Anslam, yeah.
Antnam,
yeah. So I want to greet you specially. You are a comrade, and you've been there, and we keep continue. To do the needful. It's just 4+4. 8. It's going to be 8 now. So the president is coming back, no matter how.
With the Christian genocide in Nigeria.
No.
Let's say 4+4. All right. And now we say thank you to you. He also blessed me yesterday, and Suma to also partook. Yeah. Okay. We move down to what we have. The Nigerian Tribune newspaper. What's federal government saying concerning the state of the nation, insecurity in Nigeria. Nigeria winning war against terrorism, ready to partner with United States. Nigeria winning war against terrorism, ready to partner with US. All right, the federal government would always come out to say something positive about the country. Of course, you should expect that. Okay, what are these reasons? The government said it's winning war against insecurity in Nigeria. All right. On the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, government says 17,000 suspects undergoing trial. That's 17,000 suspects undergoing trial. 13,500 terrorists killed. About 13,500 terrorists killed so far. 9,800 victims rescued. Wow, that's a very good one. U.S. Nigeria cooperation is resulted in delivery of a dozen Super Tucano aircraft. This is on page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And we have another report here which says another dozen AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters to be acquired by the Nigerian Air Force. That's NAF. We move down to another report here, still on insecurity. Nigeria stands as model for religious diversity, democratic resilience, says Tuga. Trump lied to the world. I said it earlier on that a senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, said Trump, the US president, lied about a Christian genocide to the world. All right, Trump lied to the world. Federal governments must act, not lobby Washington, says Falana. On to the next one, down the paper, PDP crisis. PDP crisis for some time now. We've not been talking about politics for some time, which we'll be touching this morning. PDP crisis, BOT, that's Board of Trustees, appoints a 6-member panel to reconcile warring groups. BOT's move a nullity, says Ayahu's camp. We move down to the top of the paper. Senate in shock over $300 billion crude sales losses. You can go to page 16 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper to see this. We move down to another story still on page 16. White reps threatened showdown over Tinubu's request for 1.150 trillion naira fresh loan. Demand full implementation of 2024 capital projects, 30% of 2025 projects onto the next one, which is the Vanguard newspaper. The Vanguard ad is 10. The major headline, it reads, foreign lobbyists fueling genocide claims in Nigeria, says federal government. Foreign lobbyists fueling genocide claims in Nigeria, says federal government. Down the paper, still on PDP, but I'm not going to read it. We've read it before. We move down to another story, alleged terrorism. You have last chance to defend yourself. Court tells Mazi Nnamdi we discussed this topic yesterday. The court gave Nnamdi 24 hours to take final decision. If you joined us yesterday, you should know that we discussed this. And the last story I'll be reading out, Tinubu Sultan Uzodima orders headline editors confirm. Once again, you're welcome to the program. It is Citizen. I am the anchor of the program, Michael Adekule. Good morning to you, Femi.
Good morning,
Gentleman Mike.
Good morning, Mr. Michael. I say good morning to our viewers across the globe. Welcome to, our program this morning. Say may God continue to be with you as He continuously be with us on this citizen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, greetings to all our esteemed viewers across the world. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, greetings to all our esteemed viewers. I can see in the comment section, it is a Chima who is currently in Owerri. According to you, it is a Chima. Hope you're enjoying that too for Owerri. All right, we quickly need to move down towards prominent or popular Islamic cleric from Kaduna said yesterday or some hours ago about terrorists in Nigeria. He said they are humans. They are human beings like Gentleman Mike. They are human beings like Femi. They are human beings like Udezi Chima, and they should be treated well. Now, let me quickly read it out so I don't look as if I'm the one that just cropped the story or developed the story. Kaduna-based cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi says terrorists are maiming and killing, kidnapping innocent people for ransom are listening and reasonable human beings who should be pacified and not eliminated by force. You should pacify them, Femi. Don't eliminate them by force. All right. He said, myself, I have been trying to see how we can pacify these people and redirect them because they are human beings. They listen and reason. But if you say you want to use force against force, if you say you want to use force against force, then you will compound the problem and make the thing dirty. Mr. Gumi said this in an interview with VOP Media. Femi, do you agree with Gumi that terrorists in Nigeria are reasonable human beings who should be pacified? Do you agree with Sheikh Gumi on that?
Honestly,
Are you disappointed once again?
I'm highly disappointed, and it's not the fault of Gumi. Oh, you see, it's not the fault of Gumi. It's fault of federal government. Yes, that failed to do the needful since all this day. Gumi is disgusting, honestly speaking. I mean, that name is disgusting. Self, just to pronounce itself, it sounds embarrassing. I don't know why somebody like Gumi will still be working as a free man in this country, in the same country, a terrorist apologist. Before, he has always been a apologist to all these bandits. Now he come out fully terrorists. Now he call them their name, terrorists. And I don't know anywhere around the world where you will be romancing terrorism, where you will be romancing terrorists, where you will be pacifying terrorists. Even if you want to, make any agreement or any bargain with them, it should be from the, a power side, not from the weak side. It should be from the after you have deal with them. You can then say, okay, this is our term. We are the one that's supposed to, tell them the term to negotiate with. Not that some people will rise up and prove to us that they are above the nation. Then we will agree with them by pacifying them, and then our president will prostrate for them that please now, they don't do that again. Then they too, they will now say, well, go and give us 1 trillion naira, and after we give them 1 trillion naira, they go and buy more weapon. And before you cut Jack Robinson, they take over Abuja. Imagine the kind of stupidity. When the terrorist is threatening us that they are going to bomb our House of Assembly, and nobody talk, everybody just keep quiet. Hey, don't come and bomb. And immediately Donald Trump said that he's going to deal with them. Some people, they come out and they started saying rubbish. When they threaten us that they are going to bomb House of Assembly, what was the reaction of Gumi? What was the reaction of all these terrorist apologists? What was their reaction? If they successfully bomb our House of Assembly, what does it mean? Terrorism is coming. We want to create another Afghanistan, and some of them, they will be doing Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. That's what they're going to witness. That is the truth of the matter. Let me tell you, it's very, very unfortunate that we pitched our tent with this Islamic, fundamentalists. Oh, it is unfortunate thing. It is in the doctrine of Islam. There are some doctrine of Islam that is violent like this. If anybody is deceiving you that there are genuine Islam, it's a lie. You go and study it very well. It's in their doctrine. Terrorism is in part of their doctrine. If anybody does, yes, violence. If anybody want to shun it, fine. But it's there. It's in the Quran. It's in Hadith. If you are an apostate, you leave Islam today, what they recommend for you is to kill you. Yes. It's either they amputate your one leg, and yes, they amputate your one leg, and then your one hand. Interjectly, that's how they will do it. Or they will behead you. Who does that? When it's not a matter of a courtesan. There are so many verses in their Quran that Allah gave order to Muslims to make war against anybody that not believe in Allah. Yes, except we want to be deceiving ourselves. So I will not come here and say that people that said there is a Christian, genocide in Nigeria, I will not come here to come and argue with them. They have point. These people, is what they can do. When they first start, is Christian. The first place, they hit was a Catholic church. And Catholic priest has been their, favorite victim all the time is Catholic Father Tiam. Before you cut that Robinson, they have kidnapped one father. So it's not the fault of Gumi. If to say Gumi had been picked and dealt with, it will not be. If Gumi belong to where he's supposed to be now, he will not come out and say rubbish. And I wonder which kind of Nigeria soldier are we going? We are producing now. This one may not end if America is not. Don't intervene. Gumi son just become colonel with this kind of a statement from his father. Do you think Gumi son will be able to face Boko Haram like this and shooting them and killing them? No. There will be no moral for me because it's for that reason that these are our fellow, brother in Islam. They will not be able to confront them. As simple as that. So we need Trump intervention, and I pray it will come.
All right, Femi still needs Trump intervention. Gentlemen, Mike, they shouldn't be bombed, but pacified. That's what Sheikh Gumi said. But can we ever achieve peace through negotiation with kidnappers, bandits, terrorists? Is it possible for us to achieve peace through that?
Yes, we can, if we approach it from the point of strength, just like FM said earlier on. It has to be from the point of strength and not from the point of weakness and hopelessness, the way we are seeing our leaders do. Negotiation is not wrong in the real sense of it, but it has to be done from the point that I can exterminate you, but yet come. You have to demonstrate that strength, but we are not seeing that in this case. Our military bases, Michael, is being attacked from time to time, unabated. Military base being brought down from time to time. These bandits, these terrorists have built capacity to the point of using drones to attack our military. So if we are still operating at that level, then negotiation will be meaningless, because it shows that we are not really winning this war, as our leaders always been claiming. So the statement from Sheikh Gumi has always been unfortunate, and it leaves our nation to be reduced to a place without law. Apologies of these people committing heinous crime against the land must also, even if it is to interrogate them. I'm not aware that a Gumi has been interrogated extensively for once, in spite of reckless and dangerous statement that he always made. So if you are still operating at this level, that people that fraternize with killers are being seen as if nothing is happening, then we are not serious about fighting this battle. And these are the people speaking out now when it comes to a country like the US intervening. Their voices are now loud. They say, see, these terrorists have been human beings like you. And I dare to disagree with him. The people that can go into a community and wipe up a community don't deserve to live as well.
They are animals. They are not human beings.
You can't be calling those people. Where is the human nature? How are they demonstrate that indeed they are human? That you can pick up a baby and smash it on the wall. Have you demonstrated human? You have slaughtered people. Recklessly, in the way we have always seen. Some of these videos are online. Yes. So how can somebody still be advocating for them and say, see, they are human, they are reason? They are not. We have our laws. We have laws that talks about terrorism and what we are to do when we pick one, and those laws must be applied. That is how we can build this society. The law must take its full course, not somebody trying to advocate for terrorists. The law must take its full course. That is the way it can serve as deterrent to any other person trying to follow that route. Anything short of that, we are simply joking.
According to him, these people are everywhere, and bombing them will not do us any good. Amnesty do us any good or harm us?
Amnesty, of course, amnesty cannot solve this.
You understand? You have been advocating for it.
Amnesty cannot solve it for them, because we have seen some particular, area where they established amnesty, but before you cut that crop, say after that amnesty, they will still go back to it. Katsina State has done amnesty once, where we saw the governor take a picture with bandits. Thinking that they have, now reach agreement.
Yeah.
If you are now encouraging that one will make them, another group to go and, regroup themselves, another group to form that, we too, we need amnesty now.
Let's start destroying and killing, and after that, they will give us amnesty.
You still reward them. There is one thing that I hear. You see, these people, They have made, they don't how to even reason in this country. They have turned everybody to madman. They will not allow you to reason well. Look at what is happening in Kaduna. El-Rufai recently came out and said that federal government and state government, they are, they do something to these bandits, that they are encouraging them. Everybody was crying. But to my surprise, it's come out in the news that Governor of Kaduna, he said, I don't want to give them cash, but I want to give them education. I want to give them, health facilities. I want to train them. Unfortunately, these people, they are radicalized people. Even the kind of training that they will still give them, Islamic education will still be part of it, which will now even make them to be more sophisticated. Islamic knowledge with Western education. This man, what's the name of that Al-Qaeda leader? That man with Osama bin Laden has both Islamic and Western education knowledge and make him to be a formidable force. So giving them education alone, we now stop the radicalism in them. We now make them still reason that we can live and let other people live. That is my problem. If to say giving them education, we make them, to be de-radicalized and live a normal life. But I'm not sure, because what is inside them. What is inside Osama bin Laden went to where he has better education. Inside Pantami, the recent former minister under Buhari, he has Western education now, but he was a terrorist apologist. He was a terrorist. Sheikh Gumi, he went to school. He's a colonel. Before anybody, it's like you're a graduate, because you have to go pass through Nigeria Defense Academy, which is equivalent to university. Yes, a colonel in Nigeria is more than a university graduate. He has went through a lot of course. Yes, he couldn't change his reasoning. He couldn't see it that what these people are doing is not good. What has he told the, has he ever told these people that this thing you are doing is not good? It's only us that he usually face and encourage us to embrace them, to give them this, to give them that. It's very, very, honestly speaking.
We don't know if he condemns them secretly.
Why? How can you condemn in secret and you cannot condemn openly? But you are advocating for them publicly. That's the most dangerous action. That's hypocrisy. Condemn them. If they kill people, say, you people, there is something you can do better than this. I've never heard Gumi come out and tell them that, hey, bandits, my brother, please, you can do something more better. You can do this, you can do that. Instead of kidnapping people every day. He has never one day told them. But you would rather tell us,
don't kill them.
Don't kill them. Just pamper them, buy bread and beans for them, and give them tea. Honestly, because so I don't believe in the radicalization. I'm not sure they can be de-radicalized, because the thing is in them, except the one that God himself.
Do you know what bothers me? What bothers me so much on this issue? You see Gumi come out to say that he has been talking to them. It simply means he knows their whereabouts.
He has direct access to most of these terrorists. No, and he's not hiding. See, and that is my worry. Just as you are also worried, he has never hide that position. He has negotiated even on behalf of government before now. He has always been doing that. He has direct access to most of these guys, so he knows where they are. He knows how to get them and all of that. So,
but what has he achieved with that? With the information he has about them?
What did he want to achieve?
He has not achieved anything.
Do you know what Gumi wants? Gumi wants a caliphate ruled by Islamic Sharia, and I don't know why must we become one in this country. If they want their own Sharia, whatever, why not Kukume let them be? Except that, Mr. Michael, it's very, very unfortunate that we find ourselves in this situation. Do you know that we still have some little fragment of Christian in those axes? Yes. We still have little fragment of Christian in Borno. So if we say we still have at least they are minority. Yeah. They are not up to 50%. They are not even that. Let me tell you, what I'm saying, I Google it and I check it.
One suggests they are 10%. One suggests that they are between 20 to 30%. That's what I read. That's what I read. So that means we still have, to some extent, we still have some Christians there. Likewise in Kaduna, we still have some, at least some Christians. Okay, now let's go to Kano. Even if they are not indigenous, we know how many Igbo people that are in Kaduna. We know where Baba is coming from, Oyedepo. Only to count member of Muna in Kaduna alone, we know how many there will be. So if we say, okay, be on your own, go and be doing your Sharia, the Christians that are there, they will still suffer. Go and check wherever we have Muslim majority and we have minority Christian, they silence them.
This brings me to what
They silence them.
What Femi Falana was saying. He said there is no Donald Trump lied about Christian genocide to the world. Is there no Christian genocide in Nigeria? Why is Femi Falana saying this?
Like,
Is there any reason for this?
it is disappointing that even the narrative is about Christian genocide. Are we supposed to have any kind of genocide in the first place? Are we not talking about human lives here? You know, we are beginning to reduce it to, okay, they are lying about being a Christian genocide. So are we supposed to have any kind of genocide? Are we even supposed to have an herbalist genocide? I mean, to bring it home now, in any part of this country, we are talking about human lives. Are people being killed? Is that also supposed to be the question? And being killed in mass. Forget about whatever faith they belong to now. People are being killed in mass. That is an established fact. So people should not lose sight of the main issue and beginning to talk about whether it is Christian genocide or an herbalist genocide. People are being killed en masse in this country, and that has been happening for decades. So why should the Falana himself talk about the fact that Donald Trump lied? Lied about what? Our churches not being attacked even in Nigeria, especially in the northern part of the country. These are facts. A lot of Catholic priests have been kidnapped. Some have been killed, even after ransom was paid and all of that. We have been seeing all this. They have information that you do not have, and that is the truth. I'm not saying that there could not be underlying reason or underlying interests. I'm not ruling all of that out. There could be other interests, but this established fact should not be tainted with whether it is a Christian genocide or an herbalist genocide or a Muslim genocide. People are being killed daily, almost daily in Nigeria.
Femi, is Trump using religion as a political weapon to interfere in Africa's affairs or Nigeria?
Mr. Michael, it's not the fault of Donald Trump if he's doing something like that. Why can't we solve our problem? Where do Nigeria allow killing with impunity? You know, in America they do kill. Somebody will just carry gun, go to school, spray, go to church. Even church has been a victim in America as well. I watched one video when we see that guard in the church, they are carry gun. Before you say yes, before you shoot them, they have shoot you already. But what is important is that the perpetrator of that evil, they will arrest them and they will bring them, to book. They will do justice to it. But in a situation where some people do something like this with impunity, without any, justice being done, it's very, very dangerous. So, irrespective of any angle, Donald Trump is looking, is looking at it, whether from political or from religious or economy or any. I support him. Yes, it's insane. They have made, the Nigeria situation sometimes, just don't bother yourself to think about it, because if you continue to be meditating and reasoning about it, they will just turn you to madman. How can something like this be happening in our own very high? People will be killed and there was no arrest. So about 200 people were killed in Benue the other time. Our president was asking, like, where was the arrest? Where was the arrest? He said, as if they're planning the same way Buhari did. They said, you mean IG didn't come here? I ordered IG to come to this place. All this kind of a drama, we are talking about life. People who have been born, people that left because they want to do market. They want to, they are going to for a market in the following day. They set them ablaze. Women, small children, without any, none of them have been able to brought a book now. And we see that this is what they did to them.
All right, let's go to the comment section. I'm sure the viewers are reacting to what we are saying this morning. But Kelly in France sent a message to me saying that Femi is speaking his mind. Femi, you are speaking my mind this morning. Keep it up. God bless you. Femi, this is Kelly from France. And we have Andrew Gumi saying Fulani went to church during service, killed many Christians, and you said that there is no Christian genocide. What did you call that? All right, Valentine OB says, please, I have a question. Is Gumi above the law? Is he stronger than Tinubu? Why can't Tinubu arrest him?
With the situation we see, Gumi is above the law. Yes!
Even though during Buhari,
yes.
Buhari era too, Buhari never arrested him.
Gumi is above the law. Let me tell you, if federal government show Gumi today that is not above the law, he will keep quiet. Do you remember somebody called Badejo? He was the leader, Badejo. Oh, sorry. Yes, Miyetti Allah leader. Since the man has been picked, did you hear him talk again? The case of Miyetti Allah. During Buhari era,
it was everywhere.
Miyetti Allah everywhere. Miyetti Allah. It was raining. Now, nobody talk about Miyetti Allah again. Nobody is talking about them again. It is because it is federal government failed to show Gumi that is not above the law. But as I'm talking now, with the situation on ground, Gumi is above the law and is stronger than Tinubu. Yes.
All right, Sunshine says Gumi is the founder of Boko Haram. Kitperi, good morning. Insecurity in Nigeria is a business for the northerners and can never be stopped. We can talk from now to tomorrow, it will never stop.
I agree.
When are we going to see an end to this insecurity? We are
an endless war.
An endless war. Wow. Kitperi goes on. Northerners knew what they are doing. Mr. President should divide Nigeria. Should that be the solution to the problem of the country, division?
Mr. Michael, it can only help us to fortify our territory, but it cannot be an everlasting solution to it. Country invade other country. Since we have shared boundary with them, it's not a small war. Okay, before Nigeria come to be, Fulani wanted to invade Yoruba nation. They took over Ilorin. They have agenda of coming to this place and wash their sword inside Osoye. So meaning that if we still divide, they can still come. Nation invade nation. But if we divide, the only thing is that we will have enough power to fortify our territory. It is not that some people will be killing us. Then we say we have one useless federal government that will hold our hand without giving us chance to defend ourselves. That's the only thing that will happen. But you see these people, their agenda, I'm not the visa can stop it. They will still be coming, but we'll be able to defend ourselves. That's the only thing.
All right, we have Abayada saying, you guys don't listen to us, Sultan of Sokoto, Gumi and Shetima talk. These are the owners of Nigeria. This is the Chima was saying again. Tinubu can't pick Tinubu because he's not an Igbo man. Tinubu can't pick Tinubu. Maybe Tinubu can't pick Gumi because he's not an Igbo man. Robert Uche this morning, good morning to you. You're welcome. And he said, good morning, Mr. Michael Adekule and all the reviewers. Greetings from work. Wow. Mr. Mike, I got your message yesterday. Okay, thank you. Mr. Robert Uche. Gumi has planted Gumi has planted his son in Nigeria army. Nigeria has entered one chance, boss, says Andrew Jimmy.
Yes, that's it.
Within the team, Nnamdi Kanu is in detention for fighting for a just cause, but Gumi and the real terrorists are walking freely. Adinobu is greeting everybody and is saying that talk about Gumi, who was deported from Saudi, he should have been prosecuted. All right.
I thank God that this man is, I think it's an APC apologist. Thank God he realized that government, they don't do the needful against Gumi. That's why he's saying all this.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Congratulations.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Our members are most welcome. Mrs. Sina, all the rest of people that bless us. Mrs. Clara, yes, that bless me on Tuesday. May God bless you, ma. I've received what you have blessed me with through our anchor man here. And all the rest people have been blessing us. May God bless you mightily. I remain my humble self, Mr. Ojo. You are most welcome.
All right. Let's quickly look at what Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, said about Trump. He said he lied to the world about Nigeria, Christian genocide claim. But is it true that Trump lied about Christian genocide?
No,
Is it true?
it's not true. What will you call the killings in our Catholic Church?
Would you call Christian genocide a propaganda, a foreign propaganda?
Yes, I'm trying to speak concerning what Femi Falana said. Under the late governor of Ondo State, Honorable Akeredolu, the killings that took place in our Catholic Church, what do you call that? 7 a.m. in the morning when people gather to worship, the government just comes to us and kill. Look at the blood spilling all around the world. Over 50 people worshippers killed. What do you call that? Isn't that a genocide? You kill over people worshippers, early worshippers on Sunday morning. What about the people in Benue, Plateau State, who are predominantly Christians that are being killed on daily basis by a conquest, by a tribe that have a conquest agenda? What about the south east and south south that are predominantly Christian in part of the country and they are being killed on daily basis? So where you have constitution of people of particular faith and they are being killed in numbers, in great quantity, in great number, that's a genocide already. Because they are predominantly of that faith. So whatever happens to them that touch their life, that's a genocide. They are killing people of the south east, they are predominantly Christians. Only in the south where you have Muslim and Christians. The south east, south, many parts of Plateau and Benue, they are predominantly Christians. So any killing that happens here is a genocide. So Femi Falana is saying what is not correct. And that time, see, Mr. Mike, I was meditating on this issue of the step taken by Donald Trump. My conclusion is that Donald Trump must have seen that these terrorists that are taking over villages, hamlets, and indigenous places, and they are sacking people and take over their land, turning the indigenous people of those places to IDP, internally displaced people in camp in their states, and they are taking over their land. They are already gaining ground. They are already establishing themselves for solidifying their place, and they will be launching a market expansion of more territories to be conquered, and thereby having a solid base to plan their terrorism. They will invite more of their terrorists from across Africa. They have a base ready by sacking some communities and establishing them, and from there they will be exporting terrorism to other parts of the country, other parts of the world, and which America is not going to be safe. That is what Trump has seen ahead, that look, there are a place terrorists want to now establish themselves, which is now Nigeria. ISIS will have been the place they will have achieved. ISIS have been destroyed under Obama. The new place they want to establish now, or which have already succeeding, is Nigeria by in the sense that they have been conquering some places that have been stood themselves, they have been occupying the place, sacking people. That means they are already getting a place they can call their own now. And from there, they will not be bringing their remaining terrorists to go to be there as a base. And from there, they will not be expanding and be launched and be exporting terrorism to other parts of the world, of which US may not be safe. That's why Donald Trump is making a preemptive move ahead of that attack. That's why he wants to go and dislodge wherever they see is proving a haven. It becomes an establishing a base, a haven for terrorists. That's what Trump is. That's my conclusion. That's why he's seeing ahead. That if Nigeria couldn't do anything, terrorists invade a place, sack people of the land, indigenous people of the land, and replace them with their own people, occupy their land. And you, the government of the day of the country, you couldn't destroy terrorism from the place and locate the people, return people back to their ancestral land. So terrorists are expanding, they are conquering more places, they are establishing themselves there. That means they have gotten a base to begin to do the terrorism act. From there, they'll be growing and now become certified and now be exporting transport terrorism to other parts of the world, of which America might not be safe. Of course, that's what happened in Afghanistan. Where Afghanistan, Taliban government provided safe haven for Osama bin Laden to be thriving his terrorism activity. From there, they launched attack on 221 in New York and bomb America. So that's what America doesn't want to establish. It doesn't want it to happen again. They have seen Nigeria as a place terrorists want to assemble. Remember, they'll be assembling. They've taken their ground. They'll be occupying a place is there. And Nigeria government didn't do anything. So Falana was wrong in that statement. And I'm not blaming Donald Trump. I'm just told what Donald Trump is they're being proactive, preventing what will happen in the future. Because this is what gave Taliban, this is what gave Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan opportunities, because they have a stable place to stay, to operate in Afghanistan. Taliban encouraged them to stay there. From there, they now plan their terrorism activity, whereby they launch attack on US. So terrorists are already getting access in Nigeria, occupying some places in Nigeria, establishing themselves on the land. And I mean, they are getting a stable place to begin to launch their terrorism to other parts of the world. That's what America is trying to prevent. They don't want the repeat of what happened to them from Taliban, and from other Taliban by Al-Qaeda. That these people, they already have access, they're already getting land, they're occupying it, they're displacing people of the original owner of the land. So, Falana is wrong, and Donald Trump is right. Because the Nigerian government didn't do anything. Those people that were displaced from their land, but then they surrendered to their land. No.
All right, in the midst of this crisis, this genocide or Christian genocide, the federal government has come out to say that it has neutralized about 13,500 terrorists with 17,000 suspects arrested. Is this not enough to give the current administration a passport on fight against terrorism?
The question is, why have we not heard this before now? They waited until when Trump came up after designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern, and then that is when we are seeing this. Mr. Mike, I'm a Northern. I grew up in one of the most volatile states in Nigeria, and for anybody to say that there was no Christian genocide in the North, it's either that person is ignorant of what is going on in the North, or is being hypocritical. You understand? If you were all in this country when Boko Haram started, their initial plan was to exterminate the Christians in the North. They made it clear, boldly stated. You understand? And they started, we saw them going after churches. See, what made them, if we were honest, what made them to go after some, the truth is that there are very good Muslims in the North. You understand? These extremists are the people who, cause the problem that we have. This Boko Haram will come and tell these guys to join them. I'm trying to refer to the moderate Muslims, to join them, and they refuse. So that's how they started attacking them. But the original plan is to Islamize Nigeria, and that is why we talk about genocide. You understand? If you go to Plateau State, up till date, churches are being destroyed, people are being killed, they carry out burial on a daily basis. So what is genocide? Genocide is a deliberate extermination of, people of particular ethnic group, race, or religion. So what are you trying to? Why are we being, politically correct? Why don't we want to call it the way it is? You understand? We never saw this until now. We need the government to step up their game. The truth is, we have no other country but this one. As much as I want to agree with what Donald Trump has done, I'm happy he designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. But I also want to tell you, whatever you see the Western world or Chinese are doing is not in the interest of Nigeria. That's the truth. You understand? I remember I read a book by Samuel Huntington. He said The Clash of Civilization. You understand? He said, the Western world will always want to gain dominance over the, Arab civilization. And one of the two weapons they use to gain dominance is democracy and Christianity. Democracy and Christianity. They use this to gain dominance. Now look at places where they have entered to plant democracy. Let's look at Iraq. Let's look at Afghanistan. Where was Iraq better off now? Or they were better when Saddam Hussein was with them? Even though he was an autocrat, but there was a society that, that is better for the people. Look at what's the name of this guy in Libya? You understand? Gaddafi gave a semblance of Western society to his people. There was nothing these people were lacking. He was deposed, and then they brought in democracy. Look at Libya today. Oshomole told Nigerians, as a senator, he said when he was the APC chairman, he was privy to some information and he took a document to Buhari. He said Chinese are responsible for banditry. That they use chopper to supply weapons to these guys on ground. Banditry, if you want to check banditry very well, is associated with mining. You understand? That was the origin of the entire thing. You understand? And the Chinese people are the ones cutting away this, goals from these guys. They are the ones supplying this weapon. Now you can hear now Chinese telling Trump not to come. Because Trump also want to come and take his own. You understand? So whatever you see these guys do is not in our interest. And that is why a good leader will think of how to develop their country. We can't continue to depend on the Western world, for our survival. We cannot. They never mean well to any one of us. You understand? And we can develop this country. Every part of this country is blessed with, natural resources. You understand? So what is really the problem? Can't we harness these resources for our common good? Is it a difficult thing? I work in a mining organization in the Plateau State. You understand? I understood from excavating level to processing level. You understand? If you go to Plateau State, virtually everybody is a miner. And it's a multi-billion-dollar resource. You keep on going to Abuja to collect peanut oil money when you are already living on wealth. You understand? Very few Igbo guys who had money took advantage of the illegality, and they are billionaires, and it's even good for them. This is what government should enjoy. This is what the citizens of the state should enjoy. So the centralization of Nigeria, I want to believe even the Western world are part of whatever system they use, mediocres. Or not, let me not use the word mediocres. I wouldn't want to even call these guys mediocres. They know what they are doing. They are very intelligent. They know the solution. They don't want to do it. You understand? They prefer to keep us at the level where we are. But for how long can you continue to this? Population is growing and it's a disaster. You understand? Let's build a country where we will not be coming here to argue about it is Christian, it is Muslim. You understand? We need a society where, like Rwanda, they learned their lessons after the 1994 war that took over 1 million people. Now there is no Tutsi or Hutu in Rwanda. We are Rwandans. And then go to Rwanda and see today. Things are working out. People are coming all over the world for tourism because they want to identify with the development that is going up there. Look at Nigeria after 65 years, we are still talking about this. We still cannot fit ourselves. We have a government that is saying it is not Christian genocide. Are you not really shooting yourself on the foot? But do you really have a country that is not safe? The answer is yes. People are being killed on a daily basis. Government cannot save them. Government will come and tell us that we know these people, we know their parents, we know their homes, and you can't go after them. You said you know them. Isn't that the most difficult thing is that I don't know these people. But you are telling us you know these people, you know their homes, you know their parents. And you keep pampering this. Gumi should have been arrested if it was, a same society. Gumi should have been arrested long ago. But look at Gumi being pampered. He walked around Nigeria fully with securities.
Okay, before I go to the comment section, is Gumi sympathizing with terrorists or is making a genuine call for peace? He said we should pacify them instead of bombing them.
It is because Gumi's family members have not been victims. I'm not praying for evil to befall Gumi. That is his son that's the corner now. I'm not praying for evil to befall Gumi because the Bible says whoever wishes evil for people will also get evil. I'm not praying for evil to befall him, but supposing is the stars of his children, a colonel, has fallen a victim of being killed by terrorists. He will not be saying what he's saying. Or some of his children or his wives have been killed by terrorists. Gumi will be saying that because people that have been killed are the people just ordinary that are not related to Gumi. They have just been seeing other people that have been killed. Suppose his blood relations, his wife, his children have been members of the victim have been killed. He will be saying that Gumi is an apologist of terrorists. In Israel, in this country, we have lives of Gumi walking around, boasting, walking around. and it's because the government of the day lacks political will and determination to confront the millions headlong. Otherwise, people like Gumi should have been the custodians, should have been calling off the custody of the security agencies, giving the security agencies all he knows about these terrorists. This is a man that was deported from Saudi. You can see the different you can see two different approaches. You can see a government that mean business. It was in Saudi Arabia. He was deported instantly, not given any chance of participation in the Hajj. You see the difference between the government of Saudi and our own government who is politicizing everything. Government of Nigeria is politicizing everything. Some are doing it on basis of tribalism. We saw Buhari fought for Fulani, domination in Nigeria with every means, through every legal means of institutionalizing the domination of Fulani. But it was rejected. It was above. Was defeated by God. Tinubu there now, not having the courage, the determination to confront the people, the tackle problem. I told you when Obasanjo was in government, Obasanjo, a Yoruba man, when office was alleged to be his security problem of the country that time, Obasanjo stood up against Yoruba People's Congress and arrested Gani Adams and locked him up and tried in the court of law, and he gave order to another Yoruba IG, Tafa Balogun, shoot at sight at all OPC members. That's what makes office to have gone on the ground. OPC is still actively involved in their meetings. Because yes, but you have seen them have gone on the ground. You don't hear their name as well as any other thing again. But I see operating, I see you don't on the ground. If a Yoruba man can do that to a fellow Yoruba organization, to Yoruba people, to Yoruba man, what stop Tinubu knowing where this problem is coming from? Is this Igbo that's killing them in the north? No. Killing them all across the country. Is it Yoruba that's doing that? Is it Benin man? Is it BBO? Is it Ebira? Is it Tapa? Is it Ijo? Is it what other tribe? No. But a particular tribe has been identified as the culprit of these offences. Yet, our president doesn't have the money, doesn't have the correct information to confront the problem from headlong, because his politicizing is for political gain, for the votes he will secure from them. That's why at last Trump, when Trump will come in, they know where these people are, they are located, and they know what part of the country that constitutes security nuisance. They will go there. He said they will bring ground troops with area bombardment. He said this now. He said he has ordered the Secretary of the War Department, and now we are even issuing a statement that we are prepared for war for Nigeria. So America doesn't need our intelligence to go to where these problems are. They don't have the intelligence of who are the people outside of the country causing insecurity and where they want to. Just like when ISIS want to establish a country between Iraq and Syria, Obama moving. That's why I told you what America prevents is that they don't want a settlement of terrorist states that will not becoming that will not be exporting terrorism to the world. Obama moving and destroyed ISIS and forced them, bombarded them, bombed them to destruction. So is it because President Tinubu does not have the political will to do it? Yes, if you are going to political will, you have arrested Gumi.
All right, let me go to the comment section. Okay, Andrew, you be sharp guy for noticing that. Okay, that's all right. We'll move down to Nnamdi Anusi. OJ, if they bless you, also okay, if they bless you, also make sure you bless the country. If God blesses you, make sure you bless the nation and pray for the good of the country. This is Nnamdi Anusi on this.
I've been blessing the country. If I've not been blessing the country, I'll be taking my time to come here. I'm an advocate of good government of Nigeria. I'm an egalitarian world society of free people, of equality. I preach justice, fairness, and justice. And I preach fairness, equality, and justice. I talk from confusion. I don't talk from ethnic sentiment, from tribal sentiment. If I won't be obedient, violent obedient member. So I'm telling you, and I'm telling you cannot drop my brother. No, I'm telling you what I've done. I'm telling you what I've telling him before. What I'm referring to, what talking about what he said now. That you pray for. I'm telling you my president. I'm telling you my president, my department of the country. That I'm not a tribalized person. Otherwise, I would have chosen to move for instead of Obi.
That's not what we are saying.
Okay.
Let's pray for Nigeria, for the
that's one sacrifice I'm doing.
Just
yes.
Saying that.
Okay. Yes.
All right. I move on. Away from Nnamdi Anusi this morning. I don't know the problem of Nnamdi with OJ.
I don't have any problem with him.
All right, to stop terrorists in Nigeria, Shetima, Gumi, and Sultan of Sokoto must be arrested.
You know, yesterday I said, you know, over pampering of these guys in the north is the reason why Nigeria is the way it is. You understand? You keep pampering these people. These are criminals that you know, and you are identifying with them, snapping pictures with them. You understand? And then you want some section of the country to tell you there is justice in this country. You understand? Particularly, let's talk about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? You have criminals everywhere that has put an entire economy of the north on a standstill. You understand? And you know them. You told us you know their house, you know their parents. It makes the job easier, very easier. All you need to do is to just go and get them, since you know them. You understand? Yeah. And then these guys are roaming the streets with sophisticated weapons. Nobody has gone after them. You understand? When Trump talks, they try to make him look as if it is as much as I do not want a foreign country in Nigeria. But I can tell you I stand with Trump on this. If we are talking about him coming to carry our resources, what have I benefited from these resources since they started taking it? What has any common Nigeria benefited? You understand? Nothing. So it means if they can take it and we have a society that is devoid of attack from terrorists, it is better. You understand? But I wouldn't want foreign powers in Nigeria. I know we can, because of the antecedents. I mentioned Libya. I mentioned Syria. I mentioned Afghanistan. At the end of the day, terrorists took over Afghanistan and sent away the government. The government left. Terrorists are the ones taking over, ruling Afghanistan presently. But America were there for long. Afghanistan, America has been there for long. What is the result? They have taken what they want to take and they left. You understand? So I need a society where we will have government that are more responsive, that thinks of the nation, how to develop a country where that is better to every citizen. You understand? Not a country where we have politicians, the only thing they understand is politics. They come play politics, and then once you criticize them, you become their enemy. Like I said the other time, I said the only people who are considered as criminal in Nigeria, because we live in a country where you have billionaires with no factory, no source of income, they work freely in Nigeria. You understand? They spend their money, nobody go after them. The only person that is considered as criminal is somebody who wants to challenge what they are doing that is not right. Then you become a criminal. You know, so I want a situation where we have a government that can build an enabling environment where people can thrive irrespective. Look at the population of Lagos State. Lagos State will get overpopulated because people everywhere in Nigeria are moving to Lagos State. Nothing is working anywhere again. You understand? People want to come down to Lagos. So why don't you replicate whatever, like the seaport? Now we want to see it replicated in other states. So that this population will be, Lagos State will be depopulated the moment you give an equivalent of this seaport in any part of the south. You will depopulate Lagos as a result of that. And it's going to be good for Nigerian economy.
All right, thank you so much, James John. Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. Vincent, good morning to you.
Thank you, Mike, for having me. I want to say a very big good morning to our esteemed viewers globally. I want to say good morning, Nigeria.
Are we supposed to pacify people that are killing us? Are we supposed to sympathize with them? Are we supposed to pet them or eliminate them completely?
You see, Mike, I will start this intro by saying that Nigeria is in their streets. In the sense that when you look at the happenings in Nigeria, take for instance, Sheikh Gumi, the terrorist apologist. When you look at that person of Sheikh Gumi, you know, recently, it was in the news. He went to Saudi Arabia, he was returned by the Saudi authorities. Does it not tell you what has the state actors done in this regard to check why was he returned from Saudi Arabia unceremoniously? And when you keep on seeing all these things, look at Toji Bello, a terrorist, working with his arms freely
on Nigerian soil. What has the state done in that regard? I can continue to name people and all these things. Now, the same government will tell us that we know where these people are. We know their families. We know where they are coming from. And if you know, for crying out loud, do you need any other scientific or a medical proof to show that this person is a danger to the state, to the cohesion of the state? Certainly not. Then, at times, it is mind-numbing when I keep on hearing all these things that keep on hearing. Nigeria as a geographical entity, where you will not tell the people that, okay, we are coming after you, you are the terrorists. And today we have acquired 10,000 Tucano jets. We are, acquired 14 drone empowered bomb. You know, you continue to wonder, as Nigerian state being, turned to a petty or a karakata kind of a market, whereby all manners of people will come here and start dishing out some things that are not realistic, that are not even animating any kind of a right senses, a rational thinking conscience, that something is being done concretely to see that these outlaws are being arrested and dealt with our justice system. Then when you keep on hearing all these things, it does not show that we are heading somewhere. Nationhood is being threatened, and the lives of Nigerians are no more sacred to the land. That's my take.
All right, you understand what has been going on in Nigeria about insecurity, and we have an Islamic cleric, from the north, saying that we shouldn't allow them to be bombed. The U.S. shouldn't bomb them. Or should the U.S. accept Gumi's plea and avoid military strikes in Nigeria?
It is some Nigeria that are making Gumi feel important. For me, who is making him relevant? Gumi is an irrelevant person. So it's not, when he comes out to say some things, and I won't blame him. I'll blame the media that anything he said will making him publicizing it. He will not feel maybe something, and whereas it's nothing, rather than someone that should be behind bars. We have seen evidences of of all what has been going on. He has been promoting. They say when someone instigate violence, blah blah, he has done worse than that, and that's why no matter how you can color the person out of this, Christopher Musa and the other service chiefs that go to me, those men need to be investigated under the custody, because they are the reason why all this have been happening over many years now. Why they are in power, all those things have been going on, both intelligent staff and so on. They want to tell us that they do not know what has been going on and who they are supposed to have been arrested also arrest. But because those persons want to believe, because they are not tenants, so they feel that they are brothers. One of the interview with Christopher Musa is saying that the terrorists, they find them in dollars, and so that probably they are being sponsored by foreign states. And the interviewers asked him that can he name those? He said he can, but he just know that what for over many years, over like 15 years, more than 8 years, he has a chief of army staff, and he could not come out with defense staff, brother. Thank you. And he could not come out with anything. So President Tinubu needs to bring them. He's not supposed to pamper them by giving them some money that's supposed to be used to keep the military personnel, to improve their welfare, rather. You understand? But rather than to do that, is giving them outrageous money for failing to protect lives and properties of Nigerian people. So when you begin to look at this, you realize there is a problem somewhere. The Nigerian people are not ready. The Nigerian government are not ready. They are trying to use it to be doing game. It's not as if we are on stage play. We are acting theater here now, whereby anybody, any character can just come and actors and I can just be performing whatsoever they like. But let's see what we go on.
A senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, said Donald Trump lied about Nigeria as regards Christian genocide. Now, it is not only Femi Falana that said Donald Trump lied. Some other politicians said Donald Trump is misleading the world. But who should we believe now? Is it Donald Trump or Nigerian leaders?
You see,
In this regard,
you see, it is a shame of a nation when we keep on playing politics with human lives in this country. And when we say we have government in place, and the government is not doing the right elementary demand, especially of governance, and then it shows it's an absence of statehood. And coming to Femi Falana, with all due respect, is a land gentleman that I have a very deep seated respect for. But when you now look at somebody coming out, I don't know whether he was in this country when all those genocidal killings happened, especially in Abuja and Niger State, and by extension in Kaduna State. That was just happening serially like that. And Femi Falana couldn't have said or come out to say that he did not know, he's not aware. I'm afraid if he himself have been compromised by the state, because I'm able to say it, and it also from part of my perspective on this matter. But with that, I haven't said that. I want to say that who will say that there's no genocidal killing? Okay, take for instance. Okay, this same Sheikh Gumi that I mentioned earlier was the son, not newly promoted to a rank of colonel in the army, and he is somebody who is a terrorist apologist. What has the state done to see that this person is critically? You see, the rank and file of our military architecture has already been infiltrated by all these terrorist gangs and their janjaweed, as the case may be. But when you now look at the way things have been done, it's like it's a kind of a comedy play. Now, the Chinese that also make claim that US should not come, they are only doing that for their own selfish gain, because we know that all these terrorists couldn't have been brandishing this advanced weapon that they have in their armory if there has not been any underlying factor linked to these Chinese people. And you know that all those illegal mining that happens in Taraba, in Zamfara, and other areas in Borno State, they are also being skewed towards the Chinese people. You understand that the state is not in the known of all these operations? And to every dick and harry in Lagos or in Nigeria, they will say, it's only a crude oil that is the money spinner for the country. We have other resources. Nigeria is a country that is richly embedded in natural and human resources. But you and I are supposed not to be living here. We're supposed to be living in moon. You understand? If everything has been properly annexed to the collective advantage of the entire masses. But it's a sad commentary of a state, a failure of a state, a failure of a nation. When all these things keep on happening. Now, the so-called foreign, there is nothing like a cheap foreign aid to anybody. Any foreign power that is making any inroad to Nigeria, the first thing America always says one thing: America first, the world follows. And if they come, they are not coming here, it's not going to be cheap. And in international relations, it doesn't happen the way we see it. I could recall, I will take you back memory lane. The question of Somalia, when they were killing all these, what do they call them? Their group there in Somalia, they are terrorist organization. They were killing people anyhow, cheaply, without any recourse to humane judgment. Then US were called to come and US said that okay, its allies in the African continent should send contingent there. If Somalia has been a country that is embedded with rich mineral resources, America will go there and protect them. Nobody, no nation comes, no foreign aid comes here without taking advantage of its own people and resources and situation. That is my take.
All right, let me go to the comment section. We have Joe saying Gumi was expelled from Saudi Arabia for terrorism.
Thank you, Joe.
But he's a hero in northern Nigeria. Please, why would we in South carry these northern Muslim problems? All right, we'll go. Says almost all the institutions in Nigeria are not working, from executive to parliament and judiciary are not working, as we are seeing Omotosho disgracing himself in court, working with Tinubu and Wike.
Yes, you said it.
Babayaga, this is the best opportunity for Tinubu to get his Yoruba nation. Let him allow Portuguese to come in. There is nothing you can get from Nigeria that Yoruba nation won't. Okay, there's nothing you can. Sorry, there's nothing you can get from Nigeria that Yoruba nation won't give you. We move down to Onyeka Chris. All we need is foreign power to help us stop colonization and divide this country.
Can I just say one thing? Just let me just give it. You see, recently, 115 personnel, officers, were expelled from the institution called DSS. Does it not show an absence of statehood? This, for crying out loud, this is an institution that is saddled with the security of life and property and already in Nigerian state in a way that any act of criminality should not even come to the fore. There is a situation where about 115 people is being moved out of that institution. Does it not show that all is not well with our body politic? And I keep on saying it, for crying out loud, you can see what is happening. The entire organogram of the entire security architecture in this country has already been infiltrated by all these modes and terrorists that comes in human flesh. And I believe that if anything is going to be done, it's not going to be on DSS alone. The entire security architecture needs to be rejigged for us to have a semblance of a very good society.
All right. Lastly,
we are still on the same. You can see what happened the jailbreak also in Borno, which is some military army personnel were linked to.
I mean,
yes. That's why you see, I go you don't say like maybe I have one thing with CDS Musa and co, because in as much you have been appointed,
but CDS Musa is not there again.
Yes, and they seem to bring that man back, all of them, even the what was it called?
I need to blame CDS Musa or the news.
The thing is they work together. You understand, and they all have a role to play. You understand, in terms of defense and all the call. Same way we have the army, we have the navy, because they deal with water. Anything coming from water, they are the one we are going to hold responsible. If it's an airspace, we take the air force. If you're on the land base, we have to hold the soldiers, army responsible. That's why we have the naval air force to specialize in different areas. You understand? And you cannot blame any attack from the water, from the sea. Blame it on the air force or the army. You understand? The army now. So the point is this. It seems there have been repentance Boko Haram in the Nigerian military and so on, then that we are crying then. All these people said nothing concerning that. So now we have of DSS, of which the total number of those who they come back, I'm very sure they are more than that, but they did not know. So and that is why we are facing all kind of things. The entire military, system needs to be what? Sanitized. And we know how we do it. And when you look at 95% of those top ranker, even though in the Nigerian military, all about paramilitary and so are the Fulanis and the Northerners. I will now wonder why is it like that? Even though whenever the people from the south side and this side of the country apply, we hardly get enroll or pick for the stuff. So it has been designed in a way. So if Tinubu want to have the Yoruba nation, fine, anybody can actually go their own separate ways. Let Biafra go, let this go. And if we want to have a regionalized system of government, fine, that one too is better, so that we can actually go forward, because we continue like this. But I want to believe that without the foreign interference, actually we can actually get this straight if you actually want to do it. But when you look at the whole system or the whole map, you see that why it is still like this is because of what? Personal gain and personal interest of some political politicians in Nigeria. That is why this, if you want to handle this insecurity in Nigeria in the space of 6 months, I don't. Everything will be done. We don't even need to use aircraft. Also, we are not in war now. We know where to go, who we are to pick, and those who are involved. But they will not do that because of personal interest. So, and it's very sad whereby we have to wait for a certain person to nail before we started doing things. So it is all of Nigerian people to actually wise up.
All right, thank you so much, Suma.
Thank you, Mr. Mafa.
Good morning, sirs.
Good morning. Good morning, Mike.
How you
Good
doing?
morning. Good to be with you again. Thank God for life. Good morning, everybody.
All right, Oluwawa.
Good morning. We are happy to be here again.
Trump lied. about what is happening in Nigeria, Christian genocide. Who are you likely to believe? Is it Trump or our Nigerian leaders on this?
See that question, Mark. It's a beautiful question. Say, who am I going to believe? A kid in Nigeria will know that Nigerian government is a zero. There's nothing to write home about when you talk about Nigeria government, the present government we are now. See, they are running at us because they know that the lion is not waking up. The real lion will say it will be lion Burilo. That one it's like a froster lion. You see, a lion be so lion they run for 4 hours they run. But why are you in outside a lion and antelope is chasing you out? To the essence now, all the animal has run away. All Nigeria run away. You can't even farm anymore. You can't even go home anymore. See, now somebody has to take the responsibility. Say, enough of killing particular group Christian. That's what my last guy just said. He said, when you now see the Nigerian army itself, who are they? I was a Fulani. Christian no dey there. They have the authority to kill, to massacre. But now I think that days are numbered. And a very big kudos to Donald Trump, because I can see that Nigeria government now is now they are waking up from their slumber. They are running letters scatter. Even though the borders, I learned that the Niger child they are locked on their border because they want to escape to that place. Because they have been here, they are enjoying, they are pampering them. They came as a lion, they say, government, how? Let us negotiate, otherwise I kill all of you. Sorry. Enough of sorry. Let us do the needful. Major bomber to bomber. They are not up to 100,000. Why are they terrorizing 200 millions of Nigeria? Take care for a granted because the government is not sincere enough. If you are sincere enough, it's a particles of days. We will eliminate them. You see, back in the day when Nigeria was in Nigeria, when you talk about ECOMOG go to other countries to restore peace. Why now? We don't have peace here because why? The compromise. I'm thanking God that Donald Trump has wake up. Many people say, now, oil. How many oil you get? I won't benefit the oil. Let the needful be done. I will never do the needful. Let the one that care, let him come and do. And let us have peace because we are in Nigeria. Northerner, Easterner, Southerner, Westerner, we are all one. Where a particular area is now, you can't sleep with your two eyes closed. It's ridiculous. We need a systematic change of the heart and policy of this new administration. Because it's a shame on their head now. So they have to wake up for your summer.
Kule, can you sincerely say there's Christian genocide in Nigeria, or this is just foreign propaganda?
No, there are. One has to be serious. We are, and we have to come to the table with the truth. There were, and if you never even witness anyone, you will remember the Southern Kaduna massacre that happened. And I think the government good likewise that time. They should have set up a panel of inquiry, and through that panel of inquiry, we will have been able to checkmate other events that will have happened, massacre events that will have happened. But what happened? They buried it under the likes of the El-Rufai, and that is why I'm saying there are a lot of people the president need to call out now as it is, because this is not the time to play politics now. This is a time to be serious because Nigerian lives matter. That is what my slogan I will be saying every day now. Nigerian lives matter, and what I'm saying now is the president has to up the game as it is. I expected the president to have invited Sheikh Gumi. I expected the president likewise to have invited what's it called, the El-Rufai, that what really went on during that massacre of the Christian Southern Kaduna, in which the leader was Ashake. Ashake keep crying every day that they are killing his people. But what happened then? I can say it was under the late President Buhari then, but you see the deed has been done, and this time around now the president has to rise up to the occasion. The killing is getting too much.
The president was an ally of El-Rufai.
Yeah, he was an ally, yeah. But he did not support the genocide that was going on there. I can say it wholeheartedly. He went against this, and as it is, El-Rufai was a governor, right? He has autonomy. So no matter how the president could not do anything then, because El-Rufai has autonomy during that time, and it was under Buhari time, the president was not on seat then. So I don't think I can put the blame game on the president. But as it is now, the likes of Gumi, the likes of El-Rufai, because America must have watched the video of the killings
of the Christians in that Kaduna, that video alone may be the point, the target point they will be looking at.
And why did Falana say there's no Christian genocide?
No, I don't know whether that man, I don't even believe whether he's still an activist or he's just a paper activist as it is now. Or, I don't just know where he stands from.
You call it a general killing, general genocide?
Anyhow, the killings has happened, genocide, general genocide. Yeah, you can
sectionalize it.
Well, we done it because the way they are killing the Christian, they are killing their people too. Because there was a state one time that the Boko Harams, the bandits, they were collecting tax. So they have two masters in one state, they have two leaders in one state, they have two governors in one state, and they never see to that. And all those governors, they know themselves. Because I did some classified information, I got some classified information. Even the Borno, you are saying now, the Borno, the successive governors, they know what is going on in Borno, with all those insecurity that is going on in Borno, because it's all about their resources, in which all of them are sharing, both the state actors and the non-state actors. And you see, the more you see, the less you see in this country. That's one thing. The more you look, the less you see. And you see, if you're not really smart, these people can overturn you because they are into that, callous, movement of diminishing and killings. And I can tell you heartedly, we want peace in Nigeria, and the Northerners should give us peace.
With the level of insecurity being witnessed in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, can we ever defeat, or can President Bola Ahmed defeat these terrorists? Is it possible?
Thank you, my brother. Sorry, my voice. You see, let's look back, sir. Let's just look back. You raised a question. Ask Kule.
Why
He said Bola Tinubu should call Erufai. And you say, don't forget Erufai with Tinubu. They were friends. Opposition at that time. They were clapping. And when this killing was happening under Jonathan, under Buhari, they were clapping until they got their power. And not only the North now, let me tell you, Bola Tinubu don't have the power to bite. Because if you check the army, the agency, SSS, let's say we have the director of SSS as a Yoruba man, army as a Yoruba man, Navy as a Yoruba man. When you have one general, the rest of 10 general are all from the North. Go there and check.
No, it's not.
These are not, there are no changes. When Kulo was there, Kulo beat everybody. He beat Hejirika and Igbo man. Kulo is from Bayelsa. They don't speak the same language. Hejirika came with Boko Haram. The same discomfort, the same Bakari, the same Tinubu, the same Buhari went for protest, went to US, went to US.
At the same
that Jonathan want to retreat the North, but today they're in charge. Under Tinubu in the South, in the Southwest, we are suffering from Agbero. We cannot breathe. Agbero have been given chance. Police cannot do their work. Army cannot do their work. In the North, there is killing. In the Southeast, that's why we have our army, police station. Instead of them to go to service authorities. So Tinubu is helpless. Tinubu insecurity, he cannot. Because if you check, when Buhari came in, he changed all the Satana. He reduced all of them and bring the Northern. Go to FCC, sir. You see, 19 years old small boy. 19 years. Commanding Igbo man.
You are contradicting yourself.
What I'm saying is that Tinubu cannot do anything. But I'm happy that the US is coming. The killing, they don't just start now. There's spirit of killing, even till now. And not only gun killing. Go and check our agency. Road safety, 0. Police, 0. Wele, 0. Yesterday, in Atojala Bridge, So many people died yesterday. Accident.
Not yesterday.
Many people died yesterday. The trailer is still there. You know why? Not only to use gun to shoot. You know something? They are just collecting money. They are collecting money. All around. You can't mention one thing. So last part, that one is Tinubu police. So we are building in the south. Agbero is being taken over. We cannot preach. In the north, killing. So it's a Christmas of thing. What I'm saying, Tinubu cannot. Until the US come, everybody's panicking.
So we need foreign powers, right, to intervene.
When we want to do election, we invite America. we invite China. They give us aid. They give us everything. Today, they are not saying no. Enough is enough. Like I cry. Nigeria, if they vote now, many Nigerians will be happy that America is coming. To be frank, all of us, even Kule, confirm it.
I'm against Trump coming to Nigeria.
Why your case?
They are a sovereignty nation.
Do you know what? Hold on.
So what are you not telling me?
Do you know?
Are you telling me what's it called? We should come and acquire all our resources. And turn you to slave. You're not a slave. You not become another slave. Like the slave you are. We are slave already. So they will now turn you to multiple slaves. And you see the Christian Trump. You don't know you don't like blacks. So
Trump is not
now. Now you go.
Trump coming to welcome development. That one is reality.
Trump should sit down and where he belongs.
All meaningful.
We should go and start. We should go and settle American problem. We should go and settle American problem. American citizens have problem with him. We should go and settle his problem.
Hold on. See, Trump coming is a good thing. Are you not seeing the body language? Everywhere now has come down. The senator has come down because the senator had dollars in their account in US. Hold on. Trump might not come. He might block the account.
Freeze.
All the 419 now, all the Yahoo, all the senator who steal money under Jonathan, under Buhari, they are not spending it on that Tinubu. What are they doing? Building houses everywhere. Our people are starving. So not only killing, we are suffering in the south. As I said, Agbero is the one controlling us. Police helpless, army helpless. Army and police, they even getting Agbero. They are getting them down.
Since you said you don't want Trump to come with his military men, so which other country do you want?
Which other country? Yeah, thank you very much. I think I can give it to some governors that prepare me for all these charlatans, this bandit that I can pick one or two governors now as it is that they are working tight with their security. The same Okobelo where this lucky came from.
Are you saying we don't want external?
We don't want any external forces. We should be able. We're supposed to be able to, you know.
But for over how many years?
That's what I'm saying.
Making all efforts to eliminate the criminal elements.
What's happening? What's happening was they were mixing political problem with insecurity problem, and I can tell you openly, they ought to have taken away that political. I mean,
have we achieved anything with internal forces?
No.
Internal security.
Some of them were killed, right? Some of them were killed.
Have we achieved?
We've not really achieved that positive result to that extent because it's the guerrilla war we're fighting.
Definitely, you need
external power. We need an external power, but not like the likes of Trump, because Trump now his brain is not.
So with external power,
we can get any you feel. China can help us. China, yes, and I feel more comfortable with China. I feel comfortable because China's take it or leave it. They are the most productive country in the universe as far as now. And they work like element, and they, just give it to China. The trade problem China has with the America now, that is what the Trump is bringing on the table, because they have trade war that they having. But China has superseded what's it called America now. So that's why the evidence is coming to China, and the China likewise has joined the BRICS, and Nigeria too have joined the BRICS. So to hell with Trump. We don't need Trump. We don't need Trump.
Sorry. Listen, let me tell you why China is so particular in Nigeria. Are you aware? In fact, China are the one destroying our bush now. Our back, China. China are bringing their women to do a shower in Nigeria now. I confirmed it yesterday. Yes. Yes. I know the place. Now, no. Okay, we listen. No, I confirm it. China. I'll tell you secretly after camera. I went to pay yesterday in PI. For you, I saw China guests. What are they doing there? They are taking our women's job. Now, Kule is saying China is helping us. They are taking our women's job. Our men, they have been taking their job. China are going to push to go and cut all the trees. The tree, our government, listen, the tree, our government said we should not cut. You see China, go to Japan, China cutting all the trees. They are helping us. America is welcome. We spend dollars. Now you say you don't vote America. But if you want to vote, we go invite America to collect dollars. We invite Europe to collect dollars. But I'm telling you, Trump, you are welcome. Come and help us for the north. And help us Agbero that to be using Lagos. We are tired. Not only go kill him, Agbero are taking over. So please, Trump coming is a welcome gentleman. All the politicians who are waiting for 2027, Trump, please block the account. Block the account. Block the account. Even though you come, block the account. I don't get money now. I don't get money.
All right, thank you so much. All right, let's move down to the comment section. Temple Days is pointing at something here, very, very important. All right, Kule, long time ago, you advocated for the government to seek external help from France.
Thank you.
To solve terrorism in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Today, such help is coming freely from the United States.
Thank you.
What is your stance now?
What is my stand is himself know the character, the charlatan character that Trump have, and as it is now, the Trump is not stable. He's brain tumor. I think there's a brain tumor on his head in which he's just going all around, and that's why what he's asking me now is me. I don't want Trump. So I oppositely don't want Trump because Trump is a racist. Because you are black race. Is a racist to the black race, and for what's it called, South Africa to disown Trump and say they don't want him. They don't want him around. That's the president said he doesn't want Trump, and likewise the majority of Africans don't want Trump around them. Trump brain is not really working now.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
How many
How you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, your reaction to what?
Good morning, Mr. Mike. My name is Asa. You see, some people are saying we don't need foreign help. But if you look into this country, it is foreigners that are even the really owner of the country. Somebody say Nigeria is a British company. Is it not true? And even the terrorists, they are foreigners, and they're telling you that the owners of Nigeria. Somebody also talk about we don't need America, we want to France. Even people that were colonized by France are running away from France. Go and see Ibrahim Traoré. The country has changed because he disowned France. He is free. And some people are saying America is coming to take our resources. I ask myself, who was taking the resources before? Is it you and I? Is it not British and the other foreign countries that are sharing it with so many leaders of Nigeria? What concerns us? Despite the fact that all have been sharing, we have no share. We still suffer insurgency. We still suffer under criminals, Boko Haram, all sorts of terrorists, and they're coming up every blessed day. Mr. Mike and all our viewers, let me tell you, ask everybody, if I can ask a question now. I simply ask people, okay, be ready, all of you. Do you need America? Do you need America or you need France? I'm asking you. Do you need America? You need America. Everybody, you can hear, and we are in a, this is democracy. Everybody will tell you they need America. Let me tell you, Mike, information. Chad have closed their border. Many other countries are closing their border. And once all this Boko Haram hear that America is now coming, they are running hater-skater. They are even running away without America starting their job. That is what you call leader. I've been telling you that a leader, when a leader stands up, everywhere will be shaking. Go and see, I repeatedly say it, go and see Ibrahim Traore. Immediately he come, the country start to change. Now, once terrorists hear the voice of Trump, they are all running away. And we have been with these people how many years today? More than 10 years. People die on daily basis. Nigerians die, hundreds of Nigerians. You will hear that those people are gone to Benue. They kill 200. And it is human beings that are dying. You will hear that they went to Enugu. Until terrorists carry stick and introduce into the sexual organ of women. Do you see wickedness? People that are pampering, people that they say they should negotiate with them. A woman, a terrorist, stay with a woman, a pregnant woman. After 9 months and after suffering of childbearing, when a baby was born, the terrorist carried the baby in front of the woman and threw to a dog. Those people don't have heart at all. They don't care. Many others will tell you in North where people line up and they were slaughtering them, one after the other. In Nigeria, they have tarnished the image of Nigeria. Travel outside, tell them you are in Nigeria. Immediately you hear that you are in Nigeria, people will search you several times. And as you are walking, people will be afraid of you. And here, people will tell you, there's nothing like a Christian genocide. I ask myself, how many churches were born in Kaduna, bombed in Kaduna? How many in many other states? Okay, let's keep aside. There is no Christian genocide. What about human beings that are dying every day? Because it hasn't happened to you. That's the problem of Nigeria. Almost most of Nigerians are self-centered, and that self-centered enter into leadership because it's not happening to them, because it's not their family that are dying. Mr. Mike, multiplication of orphans, widows and widowers is on and on in Nigeria. In Benue, you see many people died, and you see so many orphans. What Nigeria will do is to go and pick those orphans to sell groundnut for them in Nigeria under the watch of our leaders. And the value of black man is going down every day. Every day. They are seeing white. When you go to Western world, they see you as monkey. When you come inside your country, they treat you as monkey. Where are we going to? You say America should not come.
Thank you so much, Asir. I really appreciate your contribution. All right, Oyese, briefly before we go, I would like to get your contribution on this. According to Minister of Information and Orientation, Mohammed Idris, there are foreign lobbyists, particularly in the United States, driving these claims of Christian genocide in Nigeria. Now, are we saying that this is just a foreign propaganda? And why would some groups outside the country, why do they want to paint Nigeria as anti-Christian? Why? Again, I'm sorry, before you continue. Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, yesterday said that Donald Trump, the US president, lied about Nigeria as on the issue of a Christian genocide.
Mike, I was disappointed. I'm telling you, that Femi Falana, God, I was disappointed.
Disappointed?
Yes, Mike, I was
trying to address
no. I think gentleman Mike said something. Was there genocide? Was there killing? Are we supposed to have such thing? Mike, now.
Yes. I was listening to him. Are we supposed to target Christian genocide or something like that?
No, let me tell you, the North does not want anything. They are beginning to expose themselves. We now know who and who are involved. Femi Falana is defending, is biased. The Northerners, who are the main sponsors of this, what do you expect from them? And Nigeria, don't they have lobbies? Don't Nigeria lobby abroad? There's no country that does not lobby abroad. Well, how did this one become a different thing? You are saying that Trump lied. How did Trump lie? When there were realistic evidence and video evidence that there was killing. There was killing in the north. There was killing. The problem is this thing has lingered for a very long time. This thing has been there for a very long time. And the government, what you see, have you seen Femi Falana? I was surprised when I'm just saying that I don't understand Nigeria. These leaders, I don't understand them.
Are they trying to protect the image of the country?
Okay, there's nothing like image.
Especially now that
Yes,
knowing fully where the
yes. They are coming out to say, Mike, in your place, go yourself. They enter, they keep people. Mike, I tried to do statistics of the number of Muslims killed and the number of Christians killed. If you look at it very well, you can't tell me that America does not have
facts about the killings.
Number of churches attacked. The number of mosques attacked. If you look at it very well,
you just like Benue State that is being dominated by Christians.
Right.
I even learned 98% of people in Benue State or residents there are Christians.
Yes, now. Mike, in Kaduna, Southern Kaduna,
they're majorly Christians.
Plateau.
Just So these are facts.
But you see how government is behaving now, as if that they are saying there's no killing. But if Femi Falana, that guy, Mike, you remember that the same people today went to the United States of America and said there is Christian killing under Jonathan. Why is Femi Falana behaving like this? Why are they biased? Mike, there's no how. Me, I'm not happy because there's no solution. And anywhere I can get protection, I don't care. Something is wrong with Nigeria.
You don't care even if they take advantage of your resources.
Mike, Donald Trump, if Donald Trump has not talked anything about resources, and he has not said anything about attacking Nigerian military base.
But why are Nigerians mentioning resources?
See, those are to whip up propaganda.
Natural resources.
Where the natural resources stay? Which natural resources? See, the people who are doing this evil are the Chinese people. When you talk about natural resources, they pretend as if they don't know what they are doing. I listen to Shomole. I don't know whether you didn't drink normal tea before you go to the public. Because you have taken something, you don't know how to play. Mike, France, China are involved in sponsoring of these people. And one of the reasons is resources. So if America have information and they know that Jonathan said Boko Haram are in my government, and they are still there in the military everywhere. Do you know what? That's why Trump said Nigeria is a disgraced nation. Mike, this guy, they are still there in government. If a governor can cry out and said this thing, unless America at the end of the day they decide they are not going to come, it's okay. If anybody try to attack America, Mike, you understand what I'm saying? Listen, Mike, where there is going to be issue. All those Tujibelu, he said make America come. As Kubo said make America come. America is not coming to attack you. What concern you? But you can see the kind of position they have taken already.
They are twisting it. People are twisting it, right?
They're already twisting it. I look at that tweet. Is it not tweet? That Donald Trump tweet. He never mentioned he's going to attack Nigerian military base, police,
Or Nigerians.
or Nigerians,
Terrorists.
terrorists. But you can see immediately he said that they started twisting it. Then if America enter here and you by omission or by commission you attack America. So I see say the guys say now level on day now be level day. Mike level day now. Nigerian government should be sincere.
All right, comment section. Gladys Oyabo, there's so much insecurity and corruption in our country, which is the fact. Edwin says Ali Modu Sharif said Vice President Shetima is one that formed Boko Haram. I saw it like that. Babayaga says, Mike, I can't come into your country and take the resources without you knowing. It is impossible. This Mr. C, I too like this man. Okay, Chinedu, I too like this man. He can reason well. Chinese people are indeed in Nigeria for their own material gains. This is from Gladys Oyabo. She goes on by saying, who are those terrorizing Christians in the north? Kaduna State, Kano State, Benue, Plateau State. All right.
Mike, gentleman Mike. He made a lot of sense to me this morning.
Why listening to him?
While I was listening to him. Mike, I don't know why Femi Falana and some people.
Can't you said we shouldn't even? I was supposed to even call it Christian genocide.
No, there shouldn't be anything like that. Nothing like jail. Nothing. We don't supposed to have
concerned about the lives of the citizens.
Mike, why is it that it's a particular people? Why is it coming from a particular people all the time? And who are they?
One of them even said you should pacify them. You shouldn't bomb them, pacify them, protect them, talk to them. They are reasonable people like you and I.
They are not.
Sheikh Gumi said it.
That's why I said it's Gumi. They are not. I think Gumi said
we can't use force on them.
We can see. In America, you won't tell they don't use force, or you can't tell. You won't tell Benjamin Netanyahu you will use force. You can only tell that to Nigerian government.
When you say, do you want this crisis to escalate?
No.
Let me
tell you, it's escalating already.
Talk to them.
Okay, it's escalating. Before America intervened, it has been there for 4 decades. It is escalating already. And you know, see, a certain community in Ebola was sacked.
Every day.
Mike, as we are talking to, killing is going on. It's escalating already. Mike, anybody that is saying there's no Christian genocide killing in Nigeria, go and listen to that man of God. By the same people. By the same people. Now, Mike, I said this thing severally here. Have you seen Gani Adams say anything? Gani Adams. Gani? Have you seen him say anything? He has not said anything. Like I told you, I was in a conference where he said Southwest should organize security summit. Because of all these people say they are in Lagos. No, I'm not hiding it. I'm not hiding it, and I said it.
Are you sure they're in Lagos?
You know they call the foot soldiers. If you see, unless you are not closer, if you are closer to them, the way they operate their things, you can't know. And see, this busting now, where America won't bust now, you understand? Do you know that there's every possibility they will disarm themselves in the forest and enter the urban area? Like everybody,
But they're already aware that America is coming.
they're already aware. They're going to disarm themselves. Then enter urban areas. So he's going to take. You see, you don't be surprised that you get to a point. You will not know that somebody that is closer to you, that's walking with you on the street, is a terrorist.
Thank you so much. All right, viewers all over the world, we appreciate you for joining us this Thursday morning. Say a big thank you to you and to those who have been engaging us in the comment section. We really appreciate your presence there. We love your engagement. And to the viewers that have been supporting us on the platform too, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Tomorrow is another day.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be back here with more interesting stories. I can see Ordinary Taiwo in the comment section. He has joined us. Ordinary Taiwo, he's late this morning.
Welcome, sir.
Ordinary, good morning to you. You're welcome to the program.
Welcome.
We are ending the programs soon. Baba Yaga, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your engagement. Clement Okoli, we appreciate your engagement. Random, I got your message. We'll do the needful on what you requested, what you said. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amorego Ibinogba also joined us late. I appreciate your presence here, Gladys Oyabo. Very great comments. We appreciate you, Gladys. Edwin, thank you. Andrew Bunjimi, blessing. I appreciate you. Kate Perry also joined us. We say thank you to you. Ugo Robert Uche, many thanks. Abu Mosiah, Africa. We appreciate everyone. Williams Okameme to join us. Did I even read me Williams Okameme's message? Okay. He said, breaking news. Trump has repeated his statement again. In the White House, Nigeria is a state concerned under the leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Don't be surprised. Guys, things can happen one morning. Anything can happen. And I think one of our viewers said he has not heard anything about Tinubu 2027 since 5 days or something like that. somebody wrote it just for like 5 days now. He has not heard anything about Tinubu for 2027.
It's a wake-up call. Let them sit up.
Okay, somebody said, why ending on time today? Oh, we've been on air for over 1 hour now. Over 1 hour. All right, Nigeria Future. It's time for joining us. Heidi Nobu, we appreciate you too. Thank you, everyone. All right, Oluwashina Craig, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And to Kim Bada Additional in Finland, we say a big thank you to you. To others who are supporting us, calling and to ask after us and to look after us, we appreciate you all. All right, see you tomorrow again. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day.
You don't want America.